Spaceman Spiff is here and he has a gun. And he's forcing us to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you can just super chat us $1,000 by the end of the stream, he'll let us live.
And welcome to our Assassin's Creed Odyssey live stream Let's Play. I hope you're all excited. I know, I sure am. How about you, Bob?
It's so exciting here in Assassin's Creed Town.
That is the name of where this takes place, right?
Yeah, this is like Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. You get to Assassin's Creed City after the first mission.
In the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you play Chumley, who's shown up in Assassin City.
You must be new here.
Oh, man.
That would be incredible.
I wanted, wait. Oh, okay.
What?
I could download other audios.
I mean, good.
Oh my god. I was like, I was super excited to see the new input latency.
Do it.
Do it where you could like take your hand off of it. Yeah. I believe that's what Mr. Feel would call the feel of a video game.
Oh man, this is bad. This is just as bad as last time. Maybe we just stop now. Maybe that's enough.
Is that peak? The worst part is there may be some delay compensation in our video feed that's like counteracting it a bit. There may be some other things, but we're playing at 1080p on this fucking TV. This isn't, it doesn't even get the excuse that a God of War in 4K did.
Right.
Or HDR where it's like, oh,
it takes slightly longer to process.
yeah, no, that is some serious fucking latency. Bob, when the fuck are we doing the button to pixel on this shit?
I don't know. We need to.
We do.
I'm excited. I want to know how bad it is. Like, people want to know, like, how bad are these fighting games? Because it's super important. We really need to get it nailed down. I want to see how insane this is. This has got to be like seconds.
We count these in macroseconds,
right?
Which are groups of dozens of seconds. Man of Tron says, the Giga Boys are in trouble. To save them, just post the secret code, the number on the front of your parents' credit card with the number on the back of your parents' credit card. It's the only way we can escape. So on Twitter today, yeah, fuck the story I'm just talking over. So on Twitter today, some person was talking to, what?
I honestly thought they were going to be like, the gods of Olympus have abandoned me, and he jumps off.
That's bad.
Oh man, God of War 3 looked a lot better than this. Oh no, now I'm just thinking about,
like, comparing it to God of War 3.
You're right.
In some ways it didn't look as good. Like the hair.
Okay.
The hair's better than God of War's hair. God of War 3's hair,
right.
Very specifically.
Let us meet our fate, shall we?
You play as King Leonidas, who is new in Assassin City.
Every breath that you have taken.
Why is
Yes.
Cal still saying I gaslight people? Where's that coming from?
Every drop of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, it is. It's 300. Yeah, you remember the movie?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, that movie isn't like.
Based on anything, it's just an original DC comic.
Yes.
I have a better idea.
It's cool that you know, DC let them use their character Leonidas for their video game. That's.
I mean, it's kind of old though. Like that movie was popular. Like what was that? 10 years ago or something?
No,
Feels like
Bob.
it.
They're trying to bring back the Bacon Age. They're trying to bring back, like, they're gonna halfway
Also,
through
he's
this game,
wearing a shirt. What's going on?
halfway
I
through
feel like
this
this
game,
isn't even.
they're just gonna. Well, they reinvented it for a modern age. He's a much more sensitive King Leonidas.
It's weird. That looked great. That looked amazing. Prince, I believe this is Sparta. You called it.
Man, hope everything goes fine for that Leonidas guy. He
Oh,
seems
yeah.
really cool, and I just want to spend the rest of the game, like, hanging out with him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't just kill off the main character in that
In the beginning?
in the beginning. No.
No. Is this Meet the Spartans?
Okay, it is Vila.
Yeah, who the fuck else would be talking about Meet the Spartans?
Oh wow, I didn't expect numbers to fly off that for some reason.
Shibajuru says, is Meet the Spartans like Meet the Fuckers? Yes,
Wow.
in that they're both relics of a bygone era that I would much rather just forget. I'm pretty sure I saw Meet the Fuckers in theaters. God, my parents just literally took me to the worst films.
Wait, is this a Sparta kick?
I don't even think I saw the first film, Bob.
Oh, is that not the first film?
No, because it's Meet, what was it? Chat, help me out. But the first movie's called Meet the Blank, and then the second movie's called Meet the Fuckers because the parents of the guy who's the original movie is like, Dad, that era is not bygone. One of those types of movies came out last year. Yeah, but there wasn't a single ad played for it as far as I know. Like, that's the thing. They did a movie like that for Hunger Games, but no one remembers it. God, what was the name of the Hunger Games one?
Is that guy bad? I don't know. I killed him.
Okay, that's
There were no numbers above his head, so I'm not sure. Oh, is this my new power?
yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
on fire. Cue the Devil May Cry 3 battle music. Meet the Parents. Yeah. So the original's Meet the Parents, right?
Okay.
It's about that guy from Zoolander who I'm blanking on the name of because I'm pretty
Ben-
not
Ben
great.
Stiller?
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Okay.
Meeting some chick, don't know the actress at all. Don't even have an inclination as to who it was. But his last name's Fokker. So the sequel, Meet the Fockers, is about meeting his parents instead of her parents.
Oh, how zany!
Right? That is. And my parents were like, this one. We're gonna take him to see this one. His name was Gaylord Fokker. Hilarious. There was two: the Starving Games and the Hungover Games.
What?
Yeah,
How
the
does he-
the Hungover Games have, of course, a Zach Galifianakis knockoff. Oh no! Hey, Bob.
Hey.
I just had the thought that maybe I should watch The Hangover at some point.
Oh man, we never did that. We were able to just not,
Yeah,
and that was fine.
yeah. But now there are three, and I need to watch the changeover from original movie idea to sequel written by the guy who runs the Script Notes podcast.
Ugh.
Yeah, that guy doesn't make original films. He just handles the sequels to films. Nowadays, he makes original films like what's the name of that? Identity Theft? Oh no. Identity Thief, I think is what they call it.
I thought it was that.
Yeah. Whatever. You guys know what movie I'm talking about. It's Patrick Bateman? No. No. Is Patrick Bateman the name of the guy from Arrested Development? Whatever, in any case. Patrick Bateman is the name of the guy from American Psycho.
Okay, it was like
It's a pretty close name. I can't remember. In any case, that guy and Melissa McCarthy?
like a stop prep ever.
Jason Bateman. So it's not Patrick Bateman, it's Jason Bateman. There we go. Also, I think it's Patrick Bates, but whatever. Whatever. Thank you, everyone who remembers celebrity names way better than Dan does after being fucked up by a cold and waking up after 20 minutes of sleep and just puking mucus. In any case.
Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They're coming.
By dawn, you will be completely.
We are Spartans.
There's nowhere there's gonna be a hole behind him he's kicked him into, is there?
That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face of
Why did he look like, oh jeez, did people see me do that? Oh man.
Was a day the Persians
I clapped when it was Spartan. Silvermane says we missed the trophy name. Did you notice the trophy name?
Oh no.
Quote, "This is Sparta."
The wolves will
Yeah, no,
they
it's obvious.
They
like,
couldn't
they
wait
don't-
5 minutes to make a 300 joke.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the reference.
Like, there's no. This is just cynically 300. Like, it's not anything to do with whatever the actual character story is.
Finally.
It's just, oh man, remember that movie? That was cool.
Okay. So, part of Assassin's Creed and making an Assassin's Creed game is appealing to the lowest common denominator.
Uh-huh.
And the only frame of reference the lowest common denominator has for Greece or any region near there of this time period is the movie 300.
Right. And
So they're
they
like-
cynically did this.
So
yes.
we open
I mean,
on the movie 300 and his co-writer's like, wow, you just fucking fresh ideas McGee, right?
Is that the...
See,
is this a suitcase
Mr.
now?
Mr. Field says Ubisoft stop the future segments. Nobody likes them. I was talking to Bob about this. You know, the whole Assassin's Creed thing is a real tourism thing. And a lot of people, basically everyone I know that played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, really wanted that future game featuring the guy from the original games.
Let's take this one step at a time.
And,
Understood.
and then they fucking killed him in 3. And I think that was their only chance to do a future game ever. And it's fucking gone. Because now if they do it, it's going to be like, who do I even play as? Because it's not going to be a character that has meaning to the Assassin's Creed series. And now it can't be a historical character because it's the future. Unless it's really dumb and it's like, you're the descendant of George Washington.
It's this lady.
Yeah, I noticed that this lady is our future character.
So wait, there's now exploration mode.
No, I've not seen the 300 Spartans unless I just watch parts of it on YouTube in a delirium. They need to remove the future parts entirely and just publish all these games as Abstergo.
I think if
I agree with half of that. I think the future thing's just fucking salted Earth.
I think it is they did a really bad job with it. I still feel like they could recover it if they were willing to make a game that was like had the scope of we're gonna make future stuff and old stuff and we're trying to sell them on that again of actually playing stuff in the future. Like a decent chunk, a big stage to explore or something, and then also past stuff.
Yeah.
Like if they had figured out some way to combine them, but I don't know. Because like this was the big crazy reveal in Assassin's Creed 1, and it was like, okay, this is kind of the idea, but yeah, no, they definitely they killed it with the later ones. Like 3 really.
You're choosing which DNA strand to pursue.
Eclixio or Exandra.
Exandra?
Cassandra. Exandra?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like you said, and I was like, what the fuck? I get you fucking that one up, but... Cthulhus. That says Kathy, Bob. That says Kathy. Cthulhu. Oh my god, I'm gonna name my daughter Cthulhu. She's gonna live to be 5,000 years old.
Have they had new or the supernatural object in a game since 3? Like dire precursor alien plot gone forever?
Yeah, I think it's just gone.
That spear is, I believe they're going with the whole alien stuff with it.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I'll do. Wait, that didn't work? Oh, hold, okay.
Cassandra is hot as heck.
Oh no, did I choose the wrong one? Am I supposed to have done what the chat wanted?
You went against Timajuru's wishes, but I'm willing to bet that some of the other people watching right now are pretty okay with Alexio's.
Okay.
Alexio's, of course, being the Alex Trebek cereal of choice.
Yes.
Alec Trebek?
Isn't... I think both of these characters are supposed to have that spear, so how are they going
I know,
to...
that's why the whole, which DNA strand are you pursuing?
Yeah.
They both exist in the story as far as I know.
Okay,
As
at
far
least
as I
there's
know.
that.
I don't know, if we get to the end of this short live stream and they aren't both there, it's gonna be weird. I didn't care which one he picked, but I expected the obvious waifu. She was too soon and not enough dairy for Bob, you know? You didn't see any dairy on screen. Brexitos. Then we open on a giant Greek statue made of stone on the top of a hill. A bird dives down to be like, see that thing? That's in this. This is the same time period. They then walk up to each other in the gathering circle in the middle of town and talk about their amazingly Greek breakfasts they all just had. That guy would keep his job way too long at Ubisoft.
I can't wait for the ancient Chinese one where they all are eating ancient Chinese food.
Yeah. Man, that's not hating on Greece or Egypt, but I feel like ancient China could be really cool. But then again, so could Greece. What am I
Right?
talking about?
I don't know. Like, I feel like Egypt was incredibly ripe for a game like this.
I'm not inspired by Geralt at all.
Oh no, he is. Oh god, no. But yeah, I couldn't make it like far enough into that game to get to explore Egypt, and I was kind of upset.
Yeah.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week.
Malaka!
What?
Oh, I'm fighting them? Okay.
Tough, so act tough. Get a little closer and I will.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects dead. You have
Okay. Mr. Field says, here's my most insane, they have no reason to do this ever, and it's insane to even want it desire. Ubisoft includes ancient foreign language audio. What was it? For God of War, they really wanted to do that. They wanted to have, like, that dead language spoken by the only people that could.
Huh.
And, yeah, he didn't win that argument.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Also, man, listening to Corey Barlog talk about his crippling level of OCD, and he keeps describing it as OCD, but it honestly sounds kind of like borderline autism or Asperger's.
Oh, yeah?
Is really like, I don't know, for me, inspirational. Like,
Thanks for the warning.
he's just like, I realize I'm not really good at describing certain things to the team, and then when they don't do the thing right, I get really upset, and I have to work with them and explain to them that I need it done in this specific way.
All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh?
Like a whole game in Latin. Yeah, but that would, a whole game in Latin would be way easier. You could cast more people, I feel, than an entire game in Norse.
Help yourself.
You hungry too, Icarus?
Icarus? See, it's like Icarus, but Icarus.
Sorry, I'm distracted by how bizarre the knees look.
Fucking Gumby legs.
Yeah, I'm like, and then he's got them too, and I have no idea. Okay, yeah, sure. I haven't listened to anything so far.
Earcal says, in Mesopotamia with our Akkadian audio, I'd write if they didn't pronounce adjectives right.
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Oh my god, Bob, I can't unsee those knees now.
No, it's horrifying.
It's
How
really
did that?
weird that their eyes got so good. Like the tech behind their eyes and like other things shading wise
Just
got
don't.
so good, but knees are bad.
Right, like don't look below the shoulders. It's horrifying.
Like just look at his chin and up.
Yeah.
You know, things start going south once you go south.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
And then he stuck his butt into his hand. Ah, that you pay.
Go tell Marcos you're coming.
Oh, they're okay? I stabbed them a lot.
You avoided their vitals. Oh, you get choices that have impact. Are you gonna rape him and then tell his son about how he screamed in pleasure?
Fun's over.
Earcal, I'm not even gonna try that.
Sends you here again. I'm going to cut his other eye out and feed it.
Chibi Jaruru says, Yes, I know Phoebe is the original Greek spelling before anyone points it out. Warlock!
Wait, club badge unlocked. What for Ubisoft?
Ubisoft Club.
Oh man.
Ubisoft has been emailing me for 2 weeks to be like, there's suspicious activity going on your account, mister. And I'm like, I don't care.
Who could?
What are they getting? What are they getting out of it?
Man, I'm just recently, like, I'm just thinking about, oh man, I like Prince of Persia. That series is dead. That's never coming back because Assassin's Creed is here now.
Well, because we're learning about history, Halcyon. It would be funny if our channel was like if we took streams much further in a weird direction. Like I was describing to you before we started this one, but like at the same time we also just give fucking aggro a bottle of fucking liquor and sit him down with an Assassin's Creed game for 6 hours.
That dude actually like does this to himself sometimes. Like he bought that Unity one.
I know,
and he played
but
the whole
Bob,
thing.
you know how aggro is when he's drunk.
Right.
That play, he'll get 40 minutes into the game and have spent 5 hours and 20 minutes just bullshitting.
Yes. And I guess that might be what people want. You know? He knows about history.
Like,
and
absolutely. People may not know that they want that, but they want that. I don't know that I want that, but the internet only wants one thing, and it's disgusting. It's aesthetic streams from me, and it's streams from aggro. And then Bob's completely you can't be completely silent. We need to give you a really shitty mic and have you do combo streams.
No.
and then Vox needs to do her speed run of X6 streams, but we need to give that its own developed aesthetic. And what would the aesthetic of X6 streams be? I like speedrun streams. Mr. Feel with a very accurate statement yet again. The fact you play is tolerated enough to exist is proof we live in an unjust world.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
If you want to learn history, just get drunk. It'll be more entertaining.
Oh, there's just a dude over here? He's bad? Okay. Oh, he's another rogue. Oh.
That's what I get for sparing you. No manners.
Is that the same guy from before?
I guess.
That's weird. The exact cadence and pitch of how he said that is identical to that one song where they're like, that boy needs therapy. It's psychosomatic. But yeah, the way he says, I'm gonna kill you, is exactly the same as that sound clip. That voice actor was trolling them and they had no idea. Like down on the couch? What does that mean? What the fuck is the name of that song? That was supposed to be Get Aggro Drunk. Well, maybe if you corrected it to Get Aggro Drunk instead of a full sentence and then Get Aggro. This isn't Undertale.
I know, weird.
Is it not? I haven't heard the Undertale theme once, so I guess that's... What? Is something weird?
UAV online.
Makes drone sounds?
I mean, look at my reticle.
I know.
Oh, man.
So Bob and I have been considering whether or not we should now stream COD because no one else is playing it. Like, if it's okay for us, because
right, now it's
you guys
hipster.
know how we're soul-crushingly giant hipsters. Like, we can't stream it.
I mean, nobody likes this game, so that's why we can be here.
Yeah. I think it's towards us, is what it's trying to tell you with that ring and the arrow pointing towards us. Like, for some reason, there's a important thing that way. I guess you're supposed to be checking out this establishment.
Maybe that's all this is about. Stationary mode.
Oh, hey, now it's telling you to line it up a little bit tighter.
There you are. Let's see what you've gotten yourself into this time, Marcos.
Are you a bird?
I guess. I have bird powers.
You go down there. And he's doing the fucking Sword of Omen sight beyond sight thing.
Oh man, if they just fully embraced,
That would be great, wouldn't it?
right?
Maybe you should stick to Mighty Number 9, Dan. One of the games you're most famous for. That's harsh. I would like to think I'm most famous for mega streams, but you know. Because, you know, you search Mighty Number 9, we're no longer, like, in the first 5 results because enough people made... oh, man, I have to bite my tongue way too often. People made videos! What were you going to say?
I feel like it was a really bad idea to take the run button off of the shoulder button. I understand wanting the combat stuff up there, but man, there's so much of this game where it's just like, hold the button and he'll go forward and he climbs stuff. Why do I want to have to not be able to use the camera while doing that?
If only somebody made a controller that allowed you to hit face buttons.
If only. No one's brave enough, though.
Just wait for the review, Dan. It'll be your legacy. Literally earlier tonight, Mr. Field, I searched fucking Mighty Number 9. Didn't come up in the top 5 results and shook my fist at YouTube like, oh, you'll see. You'll all fucking see. It was a weird moment, I'll admit.
Boss, I keep telling you, you can't do that.
Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want.
The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and... Alexios, thank the gods. Phoebe found you in time.
About grapes.
I can still hear you. I was worried sick. The Cyclops sent his scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's besides the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine. Everybody buys wine. Why not from me?
Because you
I like how those are both the same direction of conversation.
Right.
You can't just break the character completely.
It's that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a plan.
All right. Then do you have the money you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Then get it.
Instantly, my friend, instantly. But maybe you should do that. There is a merchant in Sam.
Well, it feels like we've immediately stepped into filler. Like, there's no...
Collect my own debt.
What are you talking about?
Like,
he's talking to this guy, right? And he owes him money.
He owes him money, and it's about his zany new vineyard he bought.
Very nice.
We're in like some random episode.
Of a sitcom, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people want from this.
Therese!
Oh my god, Mr. Field. Oh man. He has such sad story. This is like my friend who drove himself into poverty opening a diner because people gotta eat.
Everybody benefits. Doris gets his money.
See, it's a relatable story. Okay.
You have work.
That's what you took out of that? Okay.
Okay, it's really sad.
I mean, you can take whatever lessons you want out of that.
Where can I find Therese?
In a shop in Sami overlooking the docks. You know this, Alexios.
Will he be there?
You mistake me for the Pythia. I couldn't possibly know.
He'd better have my money, Marcos. I'd hate to have to sell our vineyard.
I like how the option you selected is, I want my drachme. And then he's like, I want my money. And it's like, oh, I'm learning the language. It's so immersive.
It's too hot and too long a walk to go on.
People are comparing this to The Witcher 3. And Witcher 3 immediately starts the main plot and dilly-dallies less than this.
Yeah, no, The Witcher 3 was... Like, I didn't play that much of that game, but that first town was amazing compared to this.
Right, yeah.
Like-
no, like, that game has storytelling down way better than this. But it's vaguely made within the same light. Like, see how your main character is handsome in the same sort of way?
Right? Okay.
That's enough.
That's enough.
It's true, though. Ugh, people.
I like the look of the one on the right.
Ah, the Macedonian. These are bred for battle. A true warrior's horse.
I've made my choice.
So guys, I'm on Jay's Reviews Discord. Jay's Reviews does reviews of Mega Man games. He's done a review of all the X games. series games. Anyways, and I basically went in there and I was like, a bunch of people were talking about how terrible X6 is, and I was like, oh, my friend Voxandra streams X. She speedruns X6. She's really good at it. And then I invited her in there, and then she's like, yeah, that game's fun to speedrun.
That one?
And it's going great. So you guys should join that Discord, I guess, to help me shit talk X6 and X7, because someone in there said X7's not as bad as X6. It's neutral. I feel neutral towards it, and that blew my fucking mind. So, but I didn't have time to do that because now I'm doing this. So, is there any game to go with all these cutscenes and dialogue options? What are you talking about? Sion, he just murdered a bunch of people on the way here. That's a video game. Phoebe. We introduced 2 characters, and then a 3rd character stepped in, whose name is Farmer.
Farmer is obviously not important, okay? So we don't need to think too much about her.
To say, hey, character 1 was stolen. Well, the 3rd character is the horse. So, Bob, that was a pretty good horse segment, am I right?
Yeah.
Dice. Well, time to ruin your crops.
Whatever. He doesn't know how to make wine anyway.
Firehawk says, I'm not going in there, Dan, because I'm afraid I'd catch whatever disease makes you think X6 and X7 are good games. That's a good fear. If you're neutral to X7, it's because X7 is paying you to turn a blind eye while it kills people. What did you do?
I accidentally hit him with my sword. The circle button had not used my sword for anything else so far.
Is he bleeding and just okay with it?
Like,
his right shoulder is covered in blood.
Yeah, he just... Okay, I'm gonna try to get off this horse. Oh no, I'm on a bird.
Can you believe that asshole stabbed me? There are all these years that I've known him, that's implied. He just fucking stabbed me.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna sit here and fucking mull over it. Yeah, talk to him now that he's bleeding.
Hey, man.
Don't look so good.
He's not covered in blood anymore!
It's possible.
I
I
can't.
hear they can be vengeful.
You know, the girl just got kidnapped. Oh, there's the weird knees again. Uh-oh. You know, if you're gonna have this game set in a place where people typically don't wear traditional pants,
maybe get knees down.
Yeah, get your knee technology on point.
Bob, you just don't understand. Knees are really hard to model.
I mean, I'm sure. But that doesn't excuse them.
Jimmy Drew says, every time I hear Phoebe, I get confused and wonder who is talking to me. Sorry, Jimmy Drew.
You just let yourself into space.
Did you just find this guy because you followed the smoke trail because he's high as fuck? I'll go hear these goods.
Thank you. Remember,
hello, guys. Watching a little at work. Hey, Matt.
you'll be walking on holy ground. We'll see about that.
I feel like that's your guys' catchphrase. Do you get that feeling?
Maybe.
Your horse is just fucking gone.
Yeah, I was like, wasn't he right here?
Yes.
Maybe I have a horse call sound. Power.
Pretty sure if you just keep cartwheeling, the horse will. Oh yeah, just get one of them. You'll ride a ram into the next battle. Danny Richards says, look at these casual gamers casually playing this casual game. Ride the bird into the next battle.
That run! It's like halfway into the Devil May Cry like stomp dance.
Hit the D-pad for horse call. Did you not try the D-pad?
I hit the D-pad for when I was on the horse, but what was... Nah, the other buttons on, the other D-pad buttons don't do anything. Oh, I can pull my torch.
So do you have bird vision powers? Are you like the crow, but an eagle?
Oh, here's my horse. I guess maybe it worked. You didn't even make a call or anything. It's this Breath of the Wild. No, Breath of the Wild is a fun game with joy. Hold the X button and the horse will guide you.
I'll sneak up on the Malakas.
I'm trying to remember in Lords of Shadow what the deal with the energy horse was. Remember that?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Wait,
How there was like a
you, like-
sentient energy horse.
Yeah, you like just jump on it and it's like, oh man, this is kind of cool. And then nothing ever came of it. Like, you never did. Yeah.
Like everything in that game.
yeah.
Where in the best case scenario, nothing ever came of it. In the worst case scenario, it was me, Zobek. I killed your. Wait, it was me, Gabriel. I killed your wife. And then you killed that other chick. And then I killed the Baba Yaga. None of these things have reasons. Breath of the Wild really disappointed me when I found out I couldn't shelter a bear or the weird horses. Oh, man, I was really depressed when dawn broke and the skeleton horse fell over and exploded. I was like, ah, no, skeleton horse, why?
Who did that?
I am very hidden here.
You hit the whistle button and you're like, and he's just like, who is hitting on me? Is that man whistling? Because this is ancient Greece and homosexuality is not unheard of. And then you stab. So embarrassing.
Wait, that killed him? Did I just put that up his butt? I don't...
Sion says, oh my god, I forgot about Energy Ghost Horse.
Time to get
What was up with that? What is up with most of the shit in Lords of Shadow? Like, the Mighty Number 9 review's 2 hours. Do you realize what reviewing a single Lords of Shadow game would take? God.
She is horrifying.
Are you alright?
It wasn't so bad.
I still not sure. She, right?
I think.
I don't think they called males Phoebe.
You're alone now since
Since my parents died, I'm okay. I've got you, and you've got Marcos.
Dan, they're telling an interesting story. Fade to white.
It did not. Oh my god!
No, Firehawk. There's so many unique ways. Every tiny little piece of Lords of Shadow is so heavily describably bad.
What if every frame a critical mistake?
Phobos was the masculine version of Phoebe, says Jimmy Drew.
That makes sense.
His face that was completely not emoting was hilarious.
I will now eat peanut butter ice cream because that is more amusing than this game.
Yes, Butter.
Spartan.
Yeah, no, Firehawk. You can't even bullet list every problem with Lords of Shadow in 2 minutes.
Right? No.
Ready your stuff.
Luckily, this is just rented. This is not purchased. No one bought this. No one is taking that out.
The last time anyone
In your stance.
of either of us almost bought an Assassin's Creed game was the PS4 launch when there weren't enough games. And it was a buy two, get one free at Target.
Approach me.
And, well, to be fair, I did get Knack, which is
Probably worse.
worse as a game, but better as an experience to have had.
Right? Like, I want to play Knack still. I can't say that about any Assassin's Creed game.
Baby
Yeah, right. But that's because you haven't played 2 hours of Knack. Once you play
Right.
2 hours of Knack, you pray for death over the next 10 hours of Knack in order to beat.
12
Dude,
hours
it is a
of Knack.
12-hour game
Maybe it was 2-player.
with an identical 10. No, that's what we did.
Oh, right. Okay, Knack 2 maybe.
Me
Maybe
and-
we just need to play Knack 2. Forget the first game.
Tosh and I, let's played all of Knack together, and oh boy, we were just wishing it would end for the last 4 hours.
pride. Remember that.
I did buy Black Flag on extreme discount and enjoyed it for the most part when on a ship anyway.
Yeah, like I rented out Black Flag as well. And
Is there anyone other than Blackbeard in Black Flag? Because Bob and I were talking about how all these historical Assassin's Creed games like pull together a pool of like every character you guys fucking know from these games or from these time periods. But the only one we could think of for Black Flag was like Blackbeard, and it's just like you can't hang an entire game on Blackbeard. He's two-dimensional. Whereas Leonardo da Vinci, you get a little bit of like, what's your version of Leonardo da Vinci? Oh, he invents shit and he's your cue. Okay, well, at least that's something. It's not going to be like, what's your version of Blackbeard? He's your gay lover. Like, you don't get to pigeonhole him into a pre-existing role that's any different. He's just Blackbeard. He's just a pirate. But I would love for someone to correct me on this. I would love for it to be like, oh no, they do something with him.
I can't remember what else, because they like introduced
and
more,
does he
more
say
Templars
R
and all that stuff. So maybe there was more more real characters.
Is saying R too on the nose for Assassin's Creed? Cause it's dumb enough. Don't pretend it isn't.
Right.
It feels like it's above that, which is its biggest sin. How did Knack even get a sequel being so mediocre?
Well, the creator designed the PlayStation 4.
And Sony Japan didn't successfully make a game
I'm hunted.
like in forever. So they needed to make another game, so they made Knack 2.
Wait, what is this? Is this like that thing?
Mercenaries. Yeah, it's the thing from Liberation?
Oh, okay. I was worried that this was that entire mode of Shadow of Mordor. They was like, let's take that. Which would be kind of funny.
Maybe it is that, actually.
Yeah, it's like, I think.
Oh my god, it is that.
Yeah. Why?
I heard they had that.
Why?
Is that how that mode presents itself in... Wow, why were you floating above that when you unpaused and then you shrunk into it? Whatever.
That's a very, very similar menu to the way it looks in Shadows of Mordor. But yeah, it's just like a...
Mr. Field says it became a meme. And that's how it happened. But yes.
I am whistling right now. You may not believe me.
Are
but
you
I
doing
am.
that?
I'm doing that.
You know, nose whistling's a thing. Right?
Phobos not available.
Who's Phobos?
I don't know. Maybe that's my horse. Oh, maybe that's a bird.
Firehawk says Mary Reed and Anne Bonny are in Black Flag, Dan. Those are two pretty infamous, or those two are pretty infamous from their era and aren't Blackbeard. Both of you heard those names before me saying them just now.
Not really, but I don't know a lot of pirate lore.
But see, that's the thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, most people don't know that much pirate shit. My god. Whereas, like, I feel like you're gonna meet Plato by the end of this game.
Probably.
So you got Leonidas and Plato. There you go, too. that's twice as many.
Good job.
That's all it takes. And you know, if you get 4, you knocked it out of the park.
No, because then you've made Assassin's Creed 3 and you have like 24, and it's all bad.
Wait, 24? Oh, when it's just like, here's America, so
yes,
here's everyone.
Yes, serious.
No.
Everyone.
I said 4. What the hell? You tripled the number, and you're like, you're wrong because when it's 3 times is the number what you said.
No, I'm saying they just go. There's no stopping them at that point.
No. Like, what was it? The one place in England had Jack the Ripper and some other key people. Because everyone has to do Jack the Ripper. No one ever said, this is set in England during this period. Let's just not even use Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, no. Because you got to. I mean...
Why do all horses wreak havoc on physics in games? Because they're insanely complicated locomotive machines.
Hey, Grand Order has more famous pirates than Black Flag. Yeah, but that has more favorite people than anything.
More famous people than anything?
Yeah, it's literally just like...
It's a fate, yeah.
Yeah.
2 women pirates.
Man. If anyone in these games just started having Fate-style designs, that'd be hilarious. Oh yeah, here's our Jack the Ripper. She's a tiny, lowly girl.
And she's got, like, the thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's got that anime thing. And she's like,
yeah,
what are you doing here?
Oh no, this is a thing. This is real.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I kind of figured. The Justice League. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-ba.
That when you borrowed drachmi, Doris.
But my family.
It's hot. I'm in a bad mood. And you're going to pay. We both know it. The question is, what do I break first? You or your merchandise.
It's already shattered pots because I ran it over the horse.
To a mercenary or to someone foolish enough to borrow money from the Cyclops.
From the Cyclops? That's how he bought his vineyard?
Look, I know you'd be dead without Marcos. What with him taking you off the street as a kid. But you know what he's doing is crazy.
You're right about that. Forget the Drachmi. Marcos and I need to have a talk.
You're letting me go? Then at least take this sword. Nothing special, but it's better than that rusty one you've got.
With the Cyclops involved, I'll need...
It's not going to be shown, though. That'd be dangerous. That'd involve two characters holding something in an impossible feat. So what button do I press to bring up the real money shop? Because that happened in the last game, and I'm pretty sure that's when I turned it off and never looked at it again.
I don't know. Oh, hit right on the D-pad.
Oh, I can't even use that yet?
Did you
I didn't see the prompt there.
hit right on the D-pad? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here we go. Here's the
You're
real
welcome.
money shop. Thank God. What would the game be without a real money shop these days? A $60 game without a real money shop, it's like you're not even making a video game. Or at least you're not making a Korean video game.
Who said that? Who said that you can't make a video game nowadays without having that sort of thing? I remember someone said that this year, and everyone was like, you know, Nier Automata sold pretty well, right? And made money.
Oh, there was that thing of like single player games. Where do they sit? Something like that, like a talk at some.
That's been. I don't know if that was a GDC talk this year, but I feel like there was something specific that came up this year. But yeah, no, that whole thing of like single player games are dead, and then all these single player games perform great because they're polished experiences that respect their audience.
Right.
Like,
Instead
weird.
of Assassin's Creed.
Instead of Assassin's Creed, which is literally what's wrong with the fucking industry.
But then, if it's not big, then we won't buy it. The people won't buy it if it's not the biggest thing in the world. If they don't have literally thousands of things to do it, it'll take them their entire life to finish it.
How's that going for COD right now?
Oh man, how is that going for COD?
Well, I'll tell you how it's fucking going for COD. The two COD bros I've known at my job to
These
be
are
hyped.
wolves. That was an amazing feat I just did. Desynchronized.
The two COD bros I know at my job who literally have been hyped for every year's Call of Duty today and have bought it at launch every single fucking time haven't mentioned it at all, and it's already out.
Wait,
and then one of them's like, I'm gonna rent it instead of buying it because I'm not sure. It's like, Jesus, you are fucked.
Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing someone has said? Microtransactions in Odyssey are fine, but the ones in DMC5, those are bad.
Yeah, because they know these wolves are insanely overpowered.
Yeah, I guess that I came to the wrong neck of the woods.
Apparently. I'm sure this time you'll escape. I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 is just eating every bit of attention normies have this month. No, it wasn't even that for them. It was just fucking Fortnite.
Yeah, Red Dead's almost certainly going to be way bigger than anything else this holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Soul Calibur's not going to do as well as Red Dead? That's news to me. Please feast on this ram!
Right, basically.
Leave me be! Oh man, wouldn't it be hilarious if the wolves were their way of gating areas? They're like, oh, he's not ready to go there yet, so they just have wolves appear and eat you? It's like the GTA wanted bullshit.
Yes. I am hidden. You do not see me.
I think he sees you, and he's level 5, and so he gets a fancy thing around his number. Because he can one-hit you, apparently. Oh, why would he stab your asshole? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Okay, so maybe it showed me how to use that menu to find rivals, and then it was that I shouldn't do that though. That's dangerous.
You should have looked at his numbers, seen that your number was way lower, and going.
Then just rid horseback away. It's just like, oh yeah, you gave me this whole thing of the mechanic to tell me about this, and I should just leave.
Well, no, they were expecting the wolves to stop you.
I guess.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
These little types are pretty good.
They are amazing. I'm glad you noticed.
I'm disgusted that next gen might still have this problem. Look, solid state drives are really expensive. As Phil was talking about, they could have a hybrid drive, and that might help, but...
Oh, no, not the wolves.
It won't help initial loads. Which, you know, if you're playing through a game like Doom 2016, you know? You're always loading a new level, and so that load there will always be, you know, more and more. Is this on the PS4? PS4 Pro. Yeah. What's up?
But at least then when you die, it won't be as bad for like the reload.
Yeah, but we're talking about a game that's taking up 4 times as much RAM. You know? Like, those are going to be really bad load times.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and say, well, at least when you die, reloading won't be that bad, but that won't change the fact that every video game's load time, initial load onto going into new areas, will be fucking nightmarish. It'll be approaching MGS4. And that's not good. But yeah, dying and trying again, like you would in Doom 2016, would at least be faster in theory, but you really need a lot of flash memory in order to, you know, a lot of flash memory to make that work out. Because if you don't have enough cache, then obviously it'll hit its limits on every level of the game. And so nothing will get expedited. That's not why, Firehawk. That's...
I entreat you. Send us a champion.
Oh, okay. He's saying using a solid state drive on the PS4 or Xbox One is suicide for the drive without trim. Yeah, true, but... all things die, Firehawk. Man, the fact she's like popping in 3D space and not smoothly tweening between... don't stick the camera that close if your movement fidelity's that low. But in any case, yeah, no, trim's important shit. Next box, you mean Xbox 2? If we're lucky, it's called Xbox 2. Because if it's not called Xbox 2, they will have changed their naming scheme every fucking time.
Xbox is going to be called Xbox.
No, it's going to be called xCloud. There is no hardware version, it's just the cloud.
I'll see what I can find.
That'd be hilarious.
Thank you. I'll keep there as a thought in the sanctuary.
Mr. Field says, just give me a model with a solid state drive. I'll pay $100 more. Yeah, I just want the console to have the capacity to take advantage of a solid state drive, you know?
Right, like that's all it needs. Okay. Okay.
Did you save What's Her Name yet? Yes, Phoebe. We saved Phoebe. Do we have to resave Phoebe?
No, I don't think so. I think this saved. I don't know how to get it.
No, I'm not asking if it saved that progress. I'm asking if they kidnapped her again, because that's the tier the story's on.
I know. But yeah, I feel like you're supposed to now give me the arrow to that thing.
Is it not?
Yeah, it's just so far away, it's not showing it.
Did you just deselect it just now?
Wait, no,
yeah,
it's that. It's right next to me.
Yeah.
I just thought he'd be, you know, back
right there. Yeah.
Okay, he'd come over here. Okay. Yeah. I just didn't believe it. I was like, this is not where I left him.
Mr. Fuse says Microsoft is going to shoot themselves in the foot again by pushing the streaming stuff.
They always, it's all, or with any company, they have the ability to screw it up immensely at launch. But I feel like they won't.
I'm trying to think of how much streaming stuff will upset the normies.
I'll get the drachmi.
Good. Or I'll come and watch the Cyclops feed you to his goats.
I think people are going to try the streaming stuff and just assume that all next-gen games feel really shitty. Do you think that's...
It's possible,
probably
but
what they're going to walk away with?
I don't know.
Because how many people have you talked to who are like, Assassin's Creed feels like shit?
Can't we? I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
No.
So
Like that, I feel like it won't kick in till the month that they get their internet bill and be like, what happened?
It'll take a lot of work. And even then, I'm not sure.
We have no option but to try.
Then you'd better be willing to help.
Yeah, no, that's definitely gonna happen. Everyone trying to log into the servers and going down like always.
Well, I mean, if you're talking launch of the hardware, I could see that scenario, but
I had everything, and I gave you the world.
I don't know that they would have.
But yeah, I don't. There might be a SKU that is just that, but I feel like they're still going to have a regular real console upgrade.
Right, so entertain this scenario where it's completely locked up on launch day because everybody's using the shitty SKU is improbable because the shitty SKU probably won't sell well. Because the experience is going to be pretty bad. I think word of mouth will spread on that. Like, how many people do you think are going to buy the cloud version? And then when other people ask which version to get, be like, yeah, my experience with my internet bandwidth cap.
Yeah, I don't like it'll be weird because that'll be like $100 SKU or something ridiculously low.
Right, it can be sub 100 even. Well, it comes with a controller. Okay,
right.
100.
Yeah, it'll be some ridiculously cheap model.
Yeah.
And it'll be super weird, but a ton of people will buy it because it'll be at Walmart. Nobody will be there to stop them. Because it'll be like, oh man, my kid wants the Xbox too. Here it is. It's $100. It's way cheaper than that $500. Sorry, okay, probably more $300, $400.
Yeah, no, it's 400, 300.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, $400 launch console.
Don't see fishes like you every day, huh? Oh,
So yeah, your sister doesn't exist.
you hungry?
No.
How about we make a deal? I do something for you. You do a few things.
Yeah, there's always a chance people, like I was saying, hundreds of people buy that super cheap version, get a bad experience, and then it's just like, I guess Xbox is bad.
Yeah, see, I think that's more likely than the... Like, I think it's going to damage the Xbox brand or the entirety of next gen.
Right?
Because people don't often go, you know, that's a problem only with the Xbox.
You were nothing without
It's true. A lot of people...
They're like, oh, these next gen games suck. They take forever to install. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it takes a bit. And then I hear about the Xbox One install times, and I'm like, holy shit, you guys have it bad.
Right?
Oh, don't be scared of him. And look at you.
How could I?
And Sony will find their own way to fuck it up.
A rusty spear, a broken bow.
There you are. Stalking around the temple won't save you from me, Marcos.
Drusilla.
I feel like this is still all filler content, but at least we're getting flashbacks to who this guy is.
Oh, hey, it's your sister.
I don't think so. She seems way older than my character.
Seems appropriately aged for me. Turns out you're 50.
The details. He already has a plan to deal with these bandits.
You're just dilfed here.
Man in Tron wants to know what SKU is for us brainlets. It's a retail term for products, basically.
Individual models of a thing. So, for example, the Xbox One X would have a SKU, but then the Xbox One X with PUBG bundle would be a different SKU.
Right.
So in this case, we're using it to refer to models, not specific bundles or anything. I want to blow my fucking brains out every time I see the fucking...
I, for one, need to rush home. Alexios, I've cooked up a plan.
Alexios is just that close to Alexis.
Yeah. Bob,
Play Despacito.
if turning RTX on just turned off ambient occlusion, didn't even improve the image, just turned that off, I'd be like, that's amazing. Here's $1,000.
Follow me. These balls will need to reach us, Chrysos.
I don't even know what SKU is, and I've have to use it several hundred times a day, every day at work.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the initials stand for. Does anyone want to Google that for us?
Right? My power.
On fire!
Oh man, I gotta wash this fire off. This is rough. It's not that bad though, really.
Man, I heard the Fire Festival was bad, but this is a whole new tier. Stupid flames, get off me! Hanging out with my buds. I'm surprised PS4 doesn't support trim. It's always is based on FreeBSD, right? Not like it would be hard to enable. Trim may need specific hardware in order to do that, and the PS4 actually uses SATA 2 via a USB bottleneck. So that's why solid state drives don't get you much performance gains on the PS4. And then he sent a fucking Dracula. Dyslexia is real, and people suffer through it every day.
I saw it when I saw it, or when I read it. All of it. And this is just the end of Lords of Shadow 1, where he's like, El Jakul.
You sunt Dracul, Bob. I know, because I've been mulling over whether or not people would get it, and or it'd be funny to end a certain review with me going, Usunt influencer. Whereas I think most people watching would be like, what is even going on? Teenager says, I thought it said Dracula too.
Oh yeah, it's a sequel to Dracula 1.
I can't believe this lady is the sequel to Dracula 1. This is really unimpressive. Danny Richards says, wait, so that's why there's no performance dip when the games are on an external drive. Evil geniuses. You're kind of working backwards to get a positive out of it, but yeah. So what's up with that person who's running?
She's
your sister, yeah.
Yeah.
She's Dracula.
She's Dracula, definitely. God, that running! What is it?
Chimichurri says, why does it say loot on a dog? Why can you kill a dog? That's mean. Earcal asks if you can eat the dog.
I assume. I don't know. I can loot the dog. That's like eating the dog. I feel like every other Assassin's Creed started in a way that felt...
We faded into a cutscene, which faded into a cutscene of the same characters.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like they started in a way that kind of gave you, like, a drive for what you're doing in this game.
Yeah.
Not this. Like, even Unity being the trash that it was, like, oh yeah, no, you're, like, being shown in jail and all this bad stuff is happening. You need to do something about it.
But Bob, they showed you how Leonidas was a thing, and you're apparently related to him.
And that's good, I guess.
And they stretched that out over the course of 40 minutes.
Right?
And that's about... I mean, they're giving you the drive that you need to... I don't know.
Touch everything on the map.
I was like, you're supposed to... Why does it want you to go behind you, Bob? Like, it's just glowing so hardcore that way. Your bird is to the... Wait, there's 3 lines to the left. Where did it go? There, that.
Yeah, mate. I think that's just a quest board, though.
Well, the bird's to the right. I don't know. Maybe that's what it actually wants. Hey, someone you can beat up, I guess.
Are you bad? You have a health bar. I can assassinate you.
But should...
That guy's got a helmet. He's got to be a bad guy.
It's that guy from before. No!
Stealth attack!
Oh no, it is that guy from before.
Oh wow, what's he doing over here?
Fucking you up, clearly. Please, eat this dog. This is tribute. It would be funny if other characters in Assassin's Creed could parkour as well as you. So they're just like running up the side of buildings and shit. Oh wow. Wow, no. You're never gonna kill that man.
No. Oh man, that falling that little distance.
They have a video game based on that man. He's got some principles to teach you.
Can I steal this guy's boat and run off?
No, it's got a spooky face on it.
You know, even Black Flag was like, yeah, you're just on the boat. You're fighting other pirates. You're being a pirate. It's fun.
Airkel asks, why do you push people? That's mean.
Airkel, I'm sorry to let you know this. Assassin's Creed's about a game about a mean guy.
It's a game about white privilege.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever.
Greek privilege. Oh, the white because there's a dog. Dogs are bad?
Did you pick up a quest related to dogs?
Maybe.
There are too many dogs covered in... I'm really worried right now. That dog's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, it is.
Also, man, those are rather short-haired dogs. Like, I figured, you know, dogs being descendants of wolves. Did we domesticate dogs by Greece in this time period? That seems ambitious. I could have sworn domestication of these sorts of things and breeds of these sorts of things were more like 1700s, 1800s England / France.
I don't know. I think that, you know, dogs are the way they are because it has been centuries, like many. I don't know.
But that many?
Yeah, like that many, maybe.
But yeah, the time period I was describing would be centuries too.
Yeah.
Whereas I've actually read about like about the disgusting process of
Fair is fair. Are you going
British
to
aristocrats wanted
Those
something
fucking
like
bandits need a thrashing.
those were dogs. Those were not bandits. But yeah, it's just like they wanted a trendy cat. A cat that was like this and that. So they bred a specific cat and then it came over from England in such and such year and it bred like wildfire.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dogs were domesticated in the Stone Age.
That seems ambitious. We're still pissing and moaning about that.
Get you the wood you need as fast as I can. Have patience.
Nice skip.
But were dogs bred to the point of looking like contemporary dogs in the Stone Age? Because there's a difference between domesticating a wolf and being like, there, we domesticated dogs and pit bulls.
Yeah, I'm sure not that.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about. Those things look way too similar to contemporary breeds of dogs. Like, for me to be like, this seems weird. This takes place a long time ago.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, where's the quest? And then you just walk up and Talos sees you again. He's like, there will be consequences.
We need the motivation to gather wood. Yeah, no, we're on some sort of wood gathering.
I'm sure that's just a side quest and definitely not clearly in your direct line of missions. But hey, Bob, this game's a lot like The Witcher.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
It seems like
the
The
side
Witcher
quests in
to
that
me.
were actually kind of neat. I wanted to play more with The Witcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
we got that on PC.
We do.
Yeah. We can play that on a GTX 1080 Ti, Bob. You know how good that'll look compared to this? I do wonder how that'll look exactly, though. Because this should, in theory, have, you know, multiple graphics technologies that doesn't.
Right, but that game looked way better at launch. Like, even on a PS4.
I could see where I'm convinced this will win out is vegetation density. Because there is a lot here, and though I know that has vegetation, I'm not sure that it's at this point.
I feel like...
Because that's a lot.
It's a lot, but it doesn't look great. Like, I feel like the vegetation was fairly dense, and it was actually like...
Yeah, but I think that's more of art direction.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The art direction will make it look way better no matter what.
Yeah, but the Zone of the Enders 2 looks better than this.
Yes!
But that's the thing. I'm interested in, like...
What now?
Execution versus the advancement of graphics technologies.
Uh-huh.
Like, which one will just look better in that way?
Cyclops is more important than a boyar. We need to talk.
Precisely what I
Like, the skin shader's more on point here than I feel it's going to be in The Witcher. Because The Witcher came out too early this gen to have, like, subsurface scattering like that.
Mm-hmm. But then I don't know. They could have the skin move enough so that it doesn't just look awful like this.
They might have knee technology.
Yes! Characters might have human knees.
Look, Bob, once these cutscenes start filming them from the knees up, we can talk. Camera angles now just here. And there's like some character on screen holding a sign that says "Fuck you, Bob" video game.
Let's hear it then. What do I have to do?
Chimichurri says, "This can't be a real Assassin's Creed game. There aren't carts full of hay everywhere."
Yeah, I'm not good.
That's a dated reference. When's the last time they had carts full of hay?
The one right before Origins.
Not Egypt. Yeah?
Yeah.
They still did it that late in the game?
Oh, yeah. It was still like the thing. Man, every time I remember seeing it, I'm like, man, that was so close to actually being okay. But it was not done at all. Like, it was hilariously bad looking visually. Syndicate is the one right after Unity.
Okay.
Yeah, the one in London.
He'd better hold still.
The latest they'll probably ever go in the timeline.
I'm really getting tired of seeing Marcos do this.
Then my new bow will come in handy.
And your guy do that exact thing.
Yes.
A wise choice until you show him the error of his ways.
Look, Dan, they had to write a lot. And they need them to...
I know, they didn't do custom animations. They're doing procedural mixes. I get that, but man, it gets tiring.
Yeah.
But you won't get away with being cheap.
At least it doesn't look like Mass Effect Andromeda.
It's your defining.
Like those.
Yeah, it's running these animations into the ground, but at the same time, you don't get this.
Pull this off and the Cyclops' trophies when he comes back.
I'm really sorry. The amount of like eyes wide open, half smile. Oh, that's terrible. In that game is like in Mass Effect Andromeda, you play as the most malicious autistic person in human history. They don't really understand people, and when they do, they just don't care.
Whoops. Shouldn't have held the follow road button. That would really confuse my horse.
What? There's a follow road button and it just freaked out?
Yeah, it freaked out a little bit because it's still holding forward.
It would be funny if they tried to, like, if EA tried to swing for the fences and was like, yeah, no, the main characters of Mass Effect Andromeda were autistic. That was our goal. We executed on it. Good job, team. And it's like, guys, that's really not okay to say that. You were super not. Stop lying. Stop exploiting that. And please, just stop. Just stop everything.
Am I missing a level up screen? Did I miss all that? Like these guys are level 3.
You got a skill point, so I'm pretty sure you leveled up, but who knows? I don't know.
Man, remember painting targets before going on sneaking missions and stuff like Metal Gear,
Ground Zeroes, yeah.
Ground Zeroes, like that was
good.
neat.
It was good. Ground Zeroes was good.
There was a game right before that did it too, but Ground Zeroes pretty fun.
Nope, Ground Zeroes invented it. Sorry.
Come on.
What, did it almost got back to me and then had to reload the whole thing?
I just...
Maybe I'm missing... I need to use this ability here.
Is it gonna be the Sparta kick?
I mean, Sparta Man had it. There it is, Sparta kick. Oh my god, it's even called that.
And then it just sends them flying ludicrously far.
Yeah.
And they even like... My god. Bob, what are you doing? Come on.
Buy the Sparta kick? Like, I need that?
You know damn well.
Okay. We can buy the Sparta kick.
People will be furious if you don't buy it. So how do you... Oh, you're signing it. It's a good button.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vox, that's what this is. It's our normie stream.
Yes. You're always every Saturday for normie stream. Oh, no.
Don't even kid. They'll be every week. They'll be like, what's happening next normie stream? Here Cal says, oh, hi, Vox. I did not subscribe to her. Oh, hi, Vox. I swear. So are you just gonna Sparta kick everyone out of this encampment? Yeah, it's a stealth segment. And you're just gonna Spartan kick that guy into the dead center of that. Do it. It's gonna be the best.
Look, I'm gonna have to stealth kill one of them, and then I'll Spartan kick the other one.
What? No, you need to sneak up on him. It's gonna make your Spartan kick all the more effective.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Do it. Well, you didn't quite get the distance that that guy did in that video.
No, right? Maybe that's
he's
Spartan
just-
kick level 3 or
Is
something.
he running or attacking you? I'm just not sure anymore. When's the N64 stream gonna be? See,
Oh my
what?
God.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's this about? Okay, there it is.
There you go. I like how you dance at him to both tempt him and defeat him.
Why does he have energy arrows? What's up with that? I want energy.
It's a video game, so we can do anything. You know, Bosman's hatred of this whole thing is so on point nowadays. Like, even worse than it was in the first place.
Yeah, no, it's
Because
awful.
now they just do whatever they want, and it doesn't need to make sense, and they just get to go, it's a video game. 32X stream when? You think you're kidding. You think I won't buy a 32X? It's like you don't even know me. I've already had that conversation with Bob multiple times. Bob was disgusted. Is this a Spartacus? Why do they... Is that a thing in Greece?
I
They're like,
guess.
I've downed my enemy. Time to stab his butthole. So he just wishes to die right then.
Let's reflect on what happened because we decided we need the Spartan kick.
I feel the real problem is that he didn't land in the middle of that center.
You know, every time you Spartan kick someone off a ledge, it should make the well from the movie appear, and they fall into that. Like, I feel like that's what I earned. Like, that's what I wanted.
It materializes out of smoke. And then when they fall in, a lid shuts on it, and then it explodes into particles.
Yes!
It's just the most over-the-top shit, and people are like, this game isn't realistic anymore. Like it was up until that.
Yes, there are probably still people like, this game is realistic.
A lot of butt stabbing in Greece. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Things happen.
Okay,
I don't ask about them.
Silverbrain says, I thought you already had a 32X. No. Haven't pulled the trigger on that. I should soon. You know, every time a YouTuber does a video about games on the 32X, I'm sure the price goes up a little bit.
It's true. YouTubers have that power.
Which is why the PC engine's kind of expensive nowadays. Like, compared to how it used to be.
Right.
You know, always with the assassinate button and never with the Creed button.
Yeah, I don't get it. You know, I don't think this is going to involve the assassins at all. I don't think the assassins exist yet. Because the assassins are formed in Origins, I think. So that's weird.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that it does, but I don't know whether or not. Pretty sure it was Brad Shoemaker, but. What was it? The video game historian. I finally watched his video on Conquest of the Crystal Palace.
That was on. I didn't like that. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure his video made the price of that game go up on the used market, which is unfortunate because it is a really good game.
Wait, did time slow when I dodged that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which time?
God, why? Why?
Earcow says, which reminds me, PC Engine stream when? We don't own a PC Engine. We don't own that thing we need for the PC Engine. We don't have a modded PC Engine so we could get great video out.
There are many problems. Doritos here is gonna pay though.
E-Take. Bob, that's clearly a fusion of Dorito and Cisco. The best Star Trek character. I'm just ignoring Fox's comment. E-Tank2 says, what does the Creed button do? Start singing shitty songs? Yes.
Okay, I killed that guy. That was what my job was, right? How do I...
E-Tank2 also says, oh, so like...
What are you doing? Oh, what is going on?
I have no idea what just occurred.
I started holding the X button. He's like, there's ground near here. I need to try and climb it.
And then he leapt off of it like so fucking...
Are you gonna heal ever?
I don't know.
Is that not a thing you do?
I think it's the thing I do if I'm stealth.
No. So like next month for the PC Engine stream? Probably not. Gonna go ahead and say probably not a thing. Silvermane says, talking about the 32X, arcade quality versions of Mortal Kombat, Primal Rage, Shadow Squadron, Calibri. Can't think of much else. Star Wars game, the X-Wing game. Also, I would not say that it's arcade quality for any of those.
32X is in fact complete trash.
I mean, it's okay. Ignore this man. Because even though he's right, he doesn't deserve to be right. So don't acknowledge that he's right. Now then, the color palette is still limited on the 32X. So if I remember correctly, the Super NES version still has better colors.
This geometry is too much for me.
But if I would put money on the Genesis has less input lag than the SNES version on Mortal Kombat. Doing all right, Bob?
Yeah, no. The fact that he can't figure out what to do when I'm that close to the wall, but if I back off a little bit, he'll do it.
Man of Tron says, bold of you to say the best Star Trek characters, anyone but Neelix. Is that Q's full name?
I don't think so. I don't get it. HDR.
Fox says, so Dan, tomorrow's our X6 stream, right? Give the fans what they crave. And then Shima Drew says, Amy X7. X7 doesn't deserve to be acknowledged as
I beat A7, or I beat X7. I don't need to do that.
I don't believe this man on anything anymore. He says he beat X6, but then 17 times in a row he's like, that's weird, don't know that. That's weird, don't know that. I don't think he's beaten X6, and I don't think he's beaten X7. Bob, counterpoint?
I beat those games, and I just forced myself to forget all about them, because, oh man, they are nightmares.
My name's Bob, and I forget things to improve my life. Okay, you did the looting the treasure part. I thought it was like, you killed him.
That would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it?
Which is worse, X8 or X6? X6. By a lot.
Yeah, seriously.
X6 so bad. You just don't want to admit the X6 route is fun, says Fox. No, I want to sleep, and I've got other plans for tomorrow that you guys will be privy to tomorrow.
Phobos.
Your horse skin?
Yeah.
You're skinning your horse?
Yeah. Like, Dan, I could be just equipping a whole new horses, Dan. You don't need to make it weird. You don't need to...
it said skin.
Oh, no.
It said common Phobos horse skin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I did not. Assassin's Creed, did you just cock-knock him?
Yeah. I'm that Mark Hamill character.
So is there a Great Dane you're gonna run into eventually, or? Even the dog's ragdoll is fucked. Oh my God. Yeah, no, this stream was at risk because, you know, I almost just slept. Like through the whole night.
Yeah, this game
is great, and you're glad we're doing this stream.
Hey, I wanted to play it a little bit, you know, before I returned it.
Would you say you've qualified for? You know, I want you to finish this quest, so I want to know what that cutscene looks like.
Oh yeah, I guess I gotta return.
The bird's like, did you need anything? No.
I was going out for bagels.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get some Mountain Dew and Doritos from the gas station if you need anything. Also, car. As it like floats away slowly. Math GSS says, has Bob ever finished any X game, or is it all a lie? You know, Bob, now that I'm thinking about it, I've never seen you finish an X game.
Dan, I finished I definitely played through X1 and X4.
No, I haven't seen it.
Beat
I haven't
X5,
seen any of that.
I beat X7 and 8 too, you know? I just did all those.
Any of these. I feel like we might need a redemption day for you to play through a ton of X games. You know, the people on this channel, they just don't believe you,
They don't
Bob.
believe me. They think I'm a liar. I don't get it.
It's not like there's a long history of videos that might imply a level of skill that they maybe don't think matches up to the final bosses of certain
I've never ran a Dark Souls or Demon Souls game with magic. I can't imagine how badly that controls.
Let's ask Aggro.
Cause yeah,
it's fine, he said lyingly.
Right, like I'm sure him and Eric are like, it's fine, it's great, I'm using magic, it's cool. Like that's all it takes. What is this? What was that?
It looked like it was water, but I think it was supposed to be sand.
Why is that guy falling over there?
Phoebe, I'm running around in the water. Oh. Let's see. Silvermane says, is this the insomnia stream? I can't sleep. Well, let's watch Bob play this shitty game. No, I could have slept. Easily. Unit number 2 says, 5 super chat dollars. Finally sat down and played Mega Man 11 and it's awesome. Just got to the wily stages. Also, here's $5 for my level ID. I think Bob could guess it. Bob, what do you think?
8675.
Huh?
I don't know the rest of them. I'm at blank.
Maybe someone in the chat knows. I don't think Bob ever beat the mini boss in Split Mushroom stage.
I'm just a kid and I've done everything.
Bob,
What do you want, Phoebe?
you ever wish you could just, you know, do the Men in Black things to our audience?
Look,
get the neuralizer and make them forget?
There is a stream of that, or a video of that, where I beat that thing first try. And then there's that other one where I'm a moron and can't do it.
That doesn't mean you can't help.
Phoebe's, oh God, stop doing that! Oh jeez, your face is disgusting. Earcow says, learn the spell cancel glitch and profit in the Dark Souls games. Jesus fucking Christ.
What is going on over here?
I think that guy's about to inform you how there will be consequences.
Shit. Take care of that.
Take care of what? You oh my God, that other dude just fucking murdered that villager because you weakened him.
Wait, why did they do that?
This game's mean and terrible. I'm so confused.
Yeah, like there doesn't seem to be a clear.
That man's clearly on Liam or something. He's way too. He's way too.
Florida man.
He's Florida manning so hard. Can you pick up his weapon? Dude, this is a joke. You can't pick up things in fucking Assassin's Creed games. You just do. And then it appears in your hand. Dude.
For a game, the whole point of it at first was to make really smooth, easy to control movement where you just hold a button and your character just flies through an area.
Yeah.
It's hilarious how many things just bring you to a dead stop in the modern ones.
Well, yeah, because weirdly enough, the modern ones have more in common with 3 than 1 and 2. You know. Chimichurru says, "Did Gandhi just murder that guy from behind a rock?" Oh, from behind with a rock. I'm not sure what exactly happened to him. I was too busy looking at the mace and how Bob couldn't pick it up. Earcow says the glitches in Demon Soul. It allows you to move while casting, making Firestorm even better.
Careful!
Do you know how many of his guards were there?
Considering how many showed up here, yes. What did I say about being seen? At least you taught them a lesson.
All for a fucking rock.
This rock could buy a house, my friend.
And yet, it's still not enough to pay back the Cyclops.
Oh, don't be upset. Think of all the fun we've had.
Right. Your fun, my blood. You can't keep dragging me into things, Marcos.
This will work. I promise.
It looked like he was walking away. They just turned it back.
Yeah.
Don't make me answer that.
Take the eye, but don't sell it yet. No vendor would believe we came by it lawfully. They know exactly who it belongs to.
Fine.
And at some point that'll change.
I think that's enough for one day.
Also, I know it's like dirt that they've textured onto his nose, but it looks like a seam down the center of his nose.
So,
On which one?
Marco. The center of his nose has a vertical mark on it.
Huh.
And I think it's supposed to be like,
catch a break, can I?
you know, dirt or whatever, but
Besides,
It's just
these strangers
it
Yeah.
makes me think of how on Lubu's
Yes,
model
man, that's
you can see
something.
the separation. But that's everyone's point of reference.
Yes,
for that,
Lubu.
right? Lubu from Dynasty Warriors 5.
I feel like that was 3. It's some,
They
some
did
intro
it in
we
more
watched.
than one, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
just blew up when we found that out.
Right,
We're
it's
like,
like-
how the fuck did they do it twice?
the eastern coast. Who knows what golden fortunes
Hey
shine
guys,
in their
so maybe sometimes making half a model is good enough. You just mirror it. We could be playing Mario Kart 64 right now. That would be better than this.
Yeah, no, most things would be.
Not even a
This is
drop.
insanely
This was the man who
joyless.
sent you?
I thought there'd be anything at the beginning of this game.
These are my terms.
Oh, fine, fine. Now teach those strangers what it means to be Kefalonian. Draw blood or bleed.
Honestly, even after the full walk away, I expected the camera to then face Marcos and you to be
Yeah.
facing him and be like,
Yeah.
Marcos?
Yeah.
Captain America?
Captain America. Spider-Man. Wolverine. Wolverine. Sorry, guys. The writing for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has permanently burned into our brains.
Wait, what?
Falling does cause damage, but it is not fatal.
Huh.
In the Spear of Leonidas. Wait. It said the next upgrade is that if falling doesn't require or doesn't cause damage, but you have to be level 20. Jesus Christ.
It's a lot.
Why does this game need leveling again or leveled areas? Because levels are things that make people's monkey brain feel good when they go up. And that's all the Assassin's Creed games have ever been about. Making your weird OCD / monkey brain feel really good about doing all of a thing and doing a lot of a thing. That's all it's ever been, you guys.
Right, but...
In the most cynical way possible.
Right. Something about the leveling trees in a lot of these open world games is just
Trees?
like... Not trees.
I don't even know that the...
You're right,
Like,
like,
and
it's-
you
it's
see
just-
that so often where it's not even a tree, it's just a shitload of options.
Right. You got 3 different sets, though.
Yeah. Well, that's not what makes it a tree. It's branching paths and choices.
I
That's... Okay, it noticed, but let's be real. What in the fuck? A wolf would not just take an arrow and go, excuse me? But yeah, a lot of them, what?
Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't feel that rewarding. It's just...
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
they're
why
not
is it-
trees.
why
There's
is this even
shitloads
here?
of choices, yeah.
Like, I
We could be playing Diablo 2.
yeah.
That's a great game. It's tree dice.
When does my horse learn leap of faith?
Your horse runs up to the cliff, and then you hear the bird scream, and then it just like vertically like stretches and goes into it like it's Mario 64.
Oh, that was the guy.
You talk to him from on top of the horse, and then he's just doing the thing Phoebe did of this. You're like, hello, I came to talk to you. And of course, the shot is now on your gut and half of the horse's head.
You know, Breath of the Wild, you could talk to people from on your horse, and it felt fine. It felt like a video game. I felt like it was actually moving a character out. And,
Silvermane says, did someone say Diablo 2? I've got a lightning aura paladin that's just killing everything around him just by existing. Yeah, no, it's Diablo 2. It's dope as fuck.
Right?
You'll have to tell me what it is first.
You know, they would have got me a billion times more interested if they just ported Diablo 2 to the Switch. That'd be a
Yes.
killer fucking app right there. Micah Pen 67 says, I want a clip of a wolf wouldn't just take an arrow and excuse me. Yeah, someone else clip that up. When the drugs kick in. Whoa, shit, your face is so loud.
The old bandit who found it first buried the necklace on the shore. near a temple.
You ever notice their chest hair actually looks better than their faces, fidelity-wise?
They know it was important.
You're not wrong.
It's like they know their key audience.
His chest hair looks better than her face.
Yeah, his chest hair looks better than any of her. Yes.
Yes, that's true. But yeah, as you said, that's kind of like their key demographic. As we've often noted on this channel, a lot of ladies buy Assassin's Creed for the handsome men.
Right.
Why do you think Liberation didn't sell?
It's buried in a chest.
It had nothing to do with the Vita.
It was just that.
And you can keep the rest.
Alexio suddenly realized this is actually WoW.
Yes. That's what that expression
one look at her
is.
face, and he's like, "Whoa."
All right.
Chibi Drew's like, "Hey, we need you to go kill some sharks for us."
You'll find him deep in the ruins of Granit down south.
Oh man. Hey Bob.
Hey.
I think we're good because you work in the morning.
Yeah, this is enough. This game
is enough or more than enough.
Way more than enough. I don't know. I hope this is the worst selling one ever. Honestly.
Here, can I just I need to get some of that. Yeah. Yeah.
I hope they stop doing Assassin's Creed games. They took a 2-year break, or they took a 1-year break before this to make Origins.
Yeah.
And I feel like that won't happen again. They need to take like a 5-year break. Don't even think about it. Work on that other fake game you got. What's that?
Watch Dogs?
No, the one with Jade and the Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh. That game's not real.
Starlink comes out in like 2 days. Like it's on Tuesday. You know that dumb thing where you build your ship? What? Did you kick the fence?
No.
Did you kick the lady?
Yeah. She seems pretty unhappy about that. I told her there would be consequences. She didn't listen. Wait, I didn't tell her at all. I just kicked her, right?
Those shadows are good.
Yeah, I love popping on shadows. It looks so natural and not at all distracting.
But yeah, Starlink. It's a real video game. It's gonna release in a few days.
No,
it has Star
sound
Fox
right.
in it.
No, that doesn't sound right at all.
I don't get it.
What? Okay, there's got to be something up here to Sparta kick.
That goat?
You know, that's not easy.
No, I asked something very hard.
And it burned a bar too. So what is with its? I think it got the damage for that.
What?
From an empty sky.
What
Either
is
that or
going
the birds
on?
attacking it.
The bird just like flew down, touched it, did 10,000 damage, and flew back up. What is this game?
Done. This game is key shippable. That's the subtitle of the next Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed key shippable. People are gonna be like, "What does it mean?"
Matt says, yeah, even if the game gets better, this beginning is far too slow. Yeah, no, this is unreasonable. When people said, oh yeah, 15 hours in, the game really gets good, I see where they're coming from.
Because it's not good now.
No, it's awful now. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Man, hope you don't follow me up this mountain. How do I disengage from battle entirely?
There you go. I think it's just like click L3.
Oh my god. No.
Drew says this game is amazing, but maybe not for the reasons they wanted.
Yeah, that's every Ubisoft game.
Andre says RuneScape looks good. Yeah, no, RuneScape's new patch looking pretty nice.
Bob, did you know they made a Maple Story 2?
I heard about it. Yeah, I never played it.
Coworker today is like, "Hey, I got another game you need to try," and I'm like, "You always do." And he's like, "Maple Story 2," and I go, "What? They made it?" Oh.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know.
God of War.
Oh, it wanted to target the RAM. That's why it kept whipping the camera away from that thing I spent minutes setting up. Boom, doo 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 doo.
Erikel says they want Child of Light too. Oh yeah, that was Ubisoft as well, wasn't it?
Let's
yeah,
see how
using
this
their
goes.
Ubi art software.
I don't think. Oh man, that wolf's really hungry for this dude.
They made Ragnarok Online 2. How did that go? Because I really wanted Ragnarok Online to be good. I wanted to play it, but I did not want to pay their subscription. So I tried it a few times, and that I think they give you like a week trial or something, and I like made a new account a couple times. And that game was probably awful.
So this is not a normal place.
Bring him back to his widow.
I'm trying, but I
Dump
can't
him in
find
the
it.
fire.
There's so many wolves. They're so hungry.
Ragnarok Online 2 was bad. Was pretty bad. That's sad to hear. I feel like the story of most all Korean MMOs. Like, that game was actually pretty bad.
What are you talking about? Guns of the Duel was amazing.
Moving on. What about Guns of the Duel 2?
That was also amazing.
I remember that one being really bad.
It didn't soft lock us or anything.
Prince Silverman says, I played Ragnarok Online on a private server. It was okay with actual reasonable XP rates. Otherwise, you spent literal years leveling. Yeah, that sounds right. It was a Korean MMO. God, what's the name of that one I played a pretty good chunk of? I think it was originally named something, and then they renamed it to Sword of... God, what?
That is an appropriate reaction to what I'm doing right now.
Vox says, I have years of Ragnarok Online experience.
I missed.
And
now the bar is gone.
Do you still have your character? Can you still log into Ragnarok Online with your old character?
Ragnog. Jesus Christ, dude.
I remember in the old Assassin's Creed games, you started murdering people like this. It'd be like desynchronizing. I wonder, that seems like it's not even...
They don't care.
They just don't care at all anymore.
I'm gonna dump bodies in the ocean.
Can you use the corpse as a weapon like in Prototype?
I tried. It won't let me.
Fox says nah. I mean, probably, but meh. Okay, so the character's probably still there. I don't think that I have that with the that random Korean MMO I played. I'm pretty sure they switched servers and now it's gone. You trying to attract the shark? Oh my god.
What? Why wouldn't he become a perfectly rigid body? You know, that wave almost looks really great. It's really close.
Silverman says, did anyone see the floating axe he was trying to use? I didn't. I missed it. I was reading the chat. It distracted me from seeing the floating axe someone was using.
Why can't I pick up the wolf bodies? Why can I pick up human bodies but not wolf bodies?
You could hide.
What?
Erica wants to know if you can drown. Cheerleader says reward sets in fast.
Making you a perfectly rigid body.
Yes,
hey,
perfectly.
Bob, I hope you didn't plan on ever...
I don't think I could bear to play even a second more
man,
of this.
He went flying.
Like, this is uninteresting in a new way, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, this is a new low for Assassin's Creed in my book. Okay, Unity is awful to play, but I guess, I don't know, even that had me more enticed in what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, any drive.
A tire fire is more interesting than a tire.
Yes, that's true. Okay,
I'm setting up a buoy system.
The water that splashes on the screen just makes me think of Grand Theft Auto Vice City because it's so fake.
Yeah.
It's so it's there.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna move these buoys a bit closer. I think I found
I hear boat combat is back in this one.
What is?
Boat combat. Like,
Yeah.
I hear that's all back, and it's like, where is it? We're in Assassin's Creed 3 town of nothing is happening. No boats,
What
nothing.
if my dick was a wolf?
Whoa.
You call him a dick
Would that
wolf.
be offensive?
Would that be offensive? Is this joke funny? They said the word dick wolf. They support rape.
Yes. Team Drew seems to like this.
Need more bodies. You think you can escape me? Did you see what I just did? That doesn't even make sense. Get back here.
You know, the pre-order bonus was a unicorn.
Bob, is there a consumable I can use to get golden energy?
Not that I know of.
God damn
Maybe if you
it.
pause it, there's something. I don't know.
Getting hurt creates golden energy? Or fighting real enemies?
Real people probably does it.
Okay, you know what? You guys can't hurt me in the water, I bet, so...
Yeah, they just drown immediately. That'd be hilarious. They probably have arrows, you know?
Yeah,
there it goes.
They're trying.
Pretty successfully, I might add.
Nah, that's fine. Now I have become one with my own wall.
Yes. You are the buoy system.
Nice.
In this year's Assassin's Creed game.
I want Watch Dogs to become that because Watch Dogs is already basically that.
Uh-huh.
Like, Bob didn't understand Watch Dogs 2 is an amazing game because it's fucking a tire fire. Whereas this isn't. And that's the problem. That's why it's so great and this is just not even worth buying. God, our Watch Dogs 2 quick play is so good, you guys.
Was it one or two?
It was two.
It was two.
Two has.
All I
I
remember
think
on
I
two
even
is-
did a super cut of like amazing moments. Like I was trying to make a super cut for the channel at the time, and I was doing timestamps, and I had like 3 different clips from Watch Dogs 2.
It
was good.
All I remember about Watch Dogs 2 is you can walk into basically any restaurant, walk up to the counter, and then the camera will pan to your head, then pan down to your hand where you're grabbing a drink that wasn't there before.
Yeah,
and you drink it.
Yeah, no, it's.
And then it disappears. Like then he dropped the cup and the cup vanishes. Like, what is this?
Yeah, no, it's insane. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. Thank you for the compliment. Without only. Not sure if it's real. Maybe my hair looks. No, okay, it looks fine. I'll see you guys on the Discord, and we'll see you tomorrow for something. But not X6.